Like I'm all alone. Not a shoulder for me to cry on, nigga. Make me wanna pull that fire on, nigga. I need shelter from the rain. I'm just trying to ease the pain. From a boy to a man, just understand that. I can't get enough, so I'm grinding like a maniac. 2018.
Episode 8 is going down, man. I got Laquinta Milson in the house, man. What's up, Laquinta?
Not too much. Not too much.
Good to see you, man. It's been a long time.
It has. Good to be here.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I know you've been real busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life.
Yeah. I know you take almost 3-4 days to answer a text message. Man, it's crazy. I mean, I text you probably, I know about 3 or 4 days before I gotta respond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta do better.
Yeah. It's all good though. I understand life. We got all type of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Multiple businesses and all type of old stuff. But our co-host is not here. You got a big funeral coming up tomorrow. Nathan Roberts, R.I.P. Nate, man. That's gonna be a sad situation, But we got LaQuinta in the house today to talk about mental health illness. So, LaQuinta, just give us a little breakdown of it, of how you got started with that.
I got started. It was kind of personal for me. I have some family members, some friends that kind of was going through some tough times and with some different diagnoses, and I was like, man, what can I do to kind of help? And everybody else kind of steering away from them, and I'm like, what can I do to go towards them?
Yeah.
So it kind of motivated me to kind of go to school, start learning more about like psychology and kind of what to do, like how this affects the brain and the body and all that stuff. And so I got into counseling.
Okay. So what credentials do you have for that?
I'm a licensed professional counselor.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. And how long you been doing it?
Ooh, 2012, so that's about almost 10 years.
Oh, that's what's up.
Almost 10 years, yeah.
Well, my bad. I forgot to offer you a drink. You got a little Hennessy right here. You want a little drink?
Yeah, I'll take a drink.
All right, let's get us a little drink. Barry would have been going off on me. Man, you ain't more for the gives a drink. Yeah. So this mental health thing, man, is real serious. It's a real big thing, especially with us men.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's but you know what? I'm starting to see some changes though.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of men are with you have like Taraji, you have Kevin Hart, a lot of these celebrities, they're making it a fact right now to make sure that men are getting the help that they need, speaking out, and you have more men coming forward with some of the things that they've been through and they went through, and so you got men that are seeking help now.
Okay. Yeah,
it's hard because of the stigma around that.
Yeah.
Men are strong. Men.
Yeah. I was just about to say that because, I'm going on something personal myself, and I recently read a book called Battle Cry by Jason Williams, and he talks about that. A man getting in tune with his emotions and all that old type of stuff like that. But it plays a big part of the mental. You know what I'm saying? But a lot, like you said though, we've been taught, a hard way. Men supposed to be tough. Men ain't supposed to cry and stuff like that, man. But like Jason Williams said in the book of Battle Cry is that, if a lot of men would have cried instead of lashing out in anger, we'd have a lot of people that's free out of the penitentiary, and a lot of us that wouldn't be in the graveyard. Yeah,
that's true.
So yeah,
that's true.
So that's a big plus. I know I know you got. So how's the clients? Like you got a lot of people you see.
Yeah, I work with quite a few different demographics. I work with men. I'm starting a blog. I'm trying to wait till I die down with school, but I actually want to specialize and work predominantly with men. I do a lot with couples. I am a sex therapist. Okay. So my specialties are career counseling and where I talk about vocational career changes and finances. And then I also do sex therapy. I work with couples or people individually to kind of help them with sexual dysfunction and things of that nature. So, but I do work with just about anybody as I'm getting things kind of geared out into like how I want them. But Do some work with kids, some adolescents. That's really hard because a lot of times the parents don't be on board, and it's just it feel like you have like 2 or 3 clients, when you're working with the parents. But I work with kind of everybody. I do a little bit. I'm pretty well rounded.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, because I heard you say something about kids. So and a lot of people don't like to really seek help for their kids, but man, sometimes kids go through some pretty rough things at a young age and can traumatize them.
They do.
Yeah.
They do, and a lot of times they don't know how to express it. They might get in fights at school. They may not talk. They don't always know how to express it. So we're like, oh, what's wrong? What you going on? Just talk about it. But they don't know how.
Yeah, they don't know how.
They don't know how. So it's about paying attention and sometimes really asking those. It may seem like funny, but hey, how are you? What happened in school today? Tell me line by line what happened. Because they may not know that they, somebody at school talking about them hurt their feelings. They may not know. They may not be able to identify that. But when you talk to them, you're asking the right questions, or just asking questions in general. You start to find out, like, okay, well, this is what's going on.
Yeah. Man, and I'm just pondering on it because I recently dealt with a situation like that, and my son would come back and he would question like, Dad, why is they picking on me and stuff like that, whatever. But I would respond like a father. Man, go take care of your business. You know what I'm saying, man? Look here, man. Little boy messing with you. You know what to do. Yeah. But then I realized, though, it started happening a couple of more times, and then I thought about it, and I say, man, I got to respond a little bit different. Yeah. So I had to pull him to the side and actually just talk to him about everything, and I found out, though, it was a bigger issue than what I thought it was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I did talk to him, and came at him another type of way, immediately the problem fixed just like that. Yeah, you gotta ask the questions. Yeah, because sometimes we'll tell kids to do things off how we would normally respond, but then we gotta realize our kids are not us. Yeah. We might be like, go ahead and handle it, go fight, go do this, and they might be like, that ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't how I do that. How do I even do that? They have different personalities, so we gotta kind of find out what works for them. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Well, let's get off into our next question. So, how has the pandemic impacted our mental health as a nation, you think? Oh, man. I think this pandemic showed people how strong that they really are, but also brought people together and brought people to recognize that we had no control. Yeah. This is something, I don't care how rich, how poor, single, married, whatever, everybody went through something during these last almost 2 years. The pandemic, it's taken a lot away from everybody in one way or another. So I feel like it's actually brought people together and brought people to really understand, like, you know what, we need help. Yeah, for real. We need help. Yeah. I know when the pandemic first started, it's funny, you probably laugh at me, but I didn't really know what quarantine really meant. So when my job was like, yeah, you got to quarantine, and I'm like, okay. I literally stayed in my apartment and my condo. I'm like, man, I stayed in there. I was in there for a few weeks, and I didn't go outside. I'm letting my dog pee in the house. I didn't know that I could go outside. Because I'm thinking it's gonna be people like Army officials and stuff outside our doors, with their guns and stuff. So I'm like, no, you can't go out. But I was really like, okay, this is what a quarantine is, and I was scared. I was going crazy. Oh yeah, most definitely. I was going crazy, like being in the 4 walls and by myself. Yeah. I was talking to my friends and stuff, but being able to touch and be around people, hug people, just touch and talk to people in person is, I think sometimes we take that for granted. Yeah, we do. Yeah, and that's what I think. I think the pandemic taught us, a lot about how much we take for granted. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think it actually brought us a little closer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because, man, that was very scary. Yeah. That was very, very scary, and a lot of people died. Yeah. A lot of people lost people. A lot of people had scares. Yeah. It was a lot. But I think it also taught people patience and grace. Yeah. Stop judging people for their story. Yeah. We don't know what people go through, what they struggle with alone. So the best thing to do is just be supportive for people. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. So let's get off into the next one. So Have you ever sought out mental health, and what was your experience with it yourself?
Man, I've been in therapy for the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
I go weekly. There may be some times where I might miss a session or so, but for the most part, I go weekly.
Yeah.
I need it. And
you know what? I had started going, and I was probably going for I think I went for 2 months straight.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I just got to a certain point where I felt like I kind of had it, and I was good. Mm-hmm. And that's honestly, you know what I'm saying, the truth. I feel like right now I'm still good, but I feel like everybody should go to it.
Yeah.
At least try it one time in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really a good thing.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people think that therapy is just for when you're going through stuff, but it's not true.
No.
You can go, I have couples that are in therapy just to maintain their relationship, even though things are going well.
Yeah.
But then I have people that come through because they having issues, they're trying to figure things out, they might need some guidance. But it's not always about, having issues. It's literally, you know what, I'm doing good, how can I keep this up?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, once we get to a place, we're so used to toxicity and learning these toxic behaviors that once we learn how to do things in a healthy manner, that can become challenging.
Yeah.
Because it's change.
Yeah.
And so when we have good change, we have bad change, it's good to always have a therapist in your corner to kind of help you.
Yeah.
So what I typically recommend is don't necessarily stop going, but just change up the frequency. Instead of going weekly, you might do bi-weekly to maybe once a month or once every 3 months, something like that, kind of based off what you need. But I think everyone benefits from therapy. I'm trying to get my whole family in it.
Yeah, for real.
They give me backlash, but I'm like, therapy is really important.
Man, and especially for us, our black people.
Black people, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna sugarcoat that at all. Us as just a whole race, man, can really just use it. You know what I'm saying? Because I realized, from my grandparents teaching and hearing them of how they was taught and just watching the change. Of course, yes, it's getting better. I really do believe it's getting better. But still, though, you can see how, in a sense, that we are still far behind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that takes a hold on the mental, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I do agree with you that everybody have to go down that path and seek some mental health.
Yeah. And times are changing too. We have it, I have a lot of people now coming in. You have a lot of men we have some women that are more empowered now. They're working, they're making more money than their partners.
Yeah.
And then now you have men that are staying home and taking care of the babies and trying to figure that out, how to be a house husband and how to do what women been doing for years. And then you got women struggling with being able to go to work and keep their kids at home and not knowing how to do that, but they make the most money, so it makes it's better for the family, so for the finances. And so you got people coming for that, and you have people coming for the micro and macroaggressions with race, and you have a lot of companies doing diverse inclusion programs, talking about race. A lot of black people are, after the George Floyd, that changed up a lot of things in the workplace. A lot of people are talking about race, talking about systemic racism, and black people being more involved. And now you have black people being more involved. And so a lot of people are coming to therapy for that, just trying to figure out, how do I cope with being the only black woman or the only black man, or how do I cope with? I had one guy tell me that he went to an interview, and the guy told him, or he was doing an interview, and in the interview the guy was like, we black people, we got to stick together. And he's like, well, hold on, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. In a workplace, and in the interview, it's like, do I hire you and you think that we're going to be friends based off the fact that we're black, or do I not hire you and then I feel bad about it because of oppression? And so it's like, I have people coming to therapy for so many different reasons. Yeah. And race, like I said, the George Floyd situation really has changed a lot. People are coming to therapy for so many different things. Just, being able to process what that meant to them. People with substance abuse issues, people with it took a lot from a lot of people dealing with that case. And I even have clients that are not black that are dealing with their past and how they may have shown up racist and things that they want to do with it or how to deal with it, dealing with black people in America. Yeah,
it's crazy. So what is one mental issue though that you see more than others?
I would probably say substance abuse, depression. A lot of times people that are depressed or that have anxiety, they go to substances so that they could cope. Yeah. But they're coping for the moment. It helps them in the moment, but it doesn't last. But mostly substance abuse, depression, and anxiety. Yeah. And the depression typically increases the anxiety. Yeah. Yeah.
And I know depression is a big one because, most people go through that and don't even know how to handle it.
Yeah. Some people don't even know they're depressed.
No. For real. And anxiety, too. That's another big one, too. You know what I'm saying? Because people can, be in situations, man, and just be panicking and then, just lose it. Have a straight anxiety attack, and that's unhealthy. Yeah. Those things are very, very unhealthy, man, and, I know in the past, a lot of people have, from anxiety attacks, have had heart attacks and stuff like that, so, man, I just encourage everybody, man, if you feeling some type of way, man, go seek some type of help. Yeah. You got Laquinta right here. Reach out to her, on Facebook. What's some platforms they can reach out to you?
On Instagram and Facebook, I'm at thegrowthcentercw.com. Well, not .com, but the Growth Center CW. Yeah. My website is thegrowthcentercw.com. And, that's it. Facebook, Instagram, and my website. Okay. I don't know how to do... what's the other one?
Instagram?
No, not Instagram. It's the
Snapchat. What?
No, not Snapchat. It's the one where you copy somebody and I ain't tech savvy, but what is it?
It's a new one.
It's not new. It's old, but a lot of people use it. Well, you don't know, so I feel better about it.
I just stick to the basics. I really don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I stick to the basics. So what's your niche?
Relationships. I'm big on attachments. I'm big on relationships. My technique, what I use is called co-creating change. Working with anxiety. Anxiety isn't always bad. Anxiety sometimes when you're scared, when you're worried, learning how to work with that and create change with that and the people around you. So your family, your kids, your friends, when things are getting difficult for you, when you're scared, when there's uncertainty, working with that. Yeah. Working with the anxiety. Because a lot of times when we get anxious or we're worried, we're scared, we're afraid, what we do is we bottle up and we suppress or we avoid. Yeah. So instead of doing all of that, it's better to face it, work through it, work with it. Like, okay, well, you know what? I'm scared right now. Yeah. What am I scared about? Okay. You know what? Tell my friend, tell my partner, hey, I'm scared. Hey, I'm going through this. This is what's going on with me. And you co-create that change together because 9 times out of 10, if you're worried about something, if you're scared about something, if you're fearing something, the people around you are as well. Yeah. So if you talk about it, you work with it together, y'all deal with it together. Yeah. So you're co-creating change. Yeah.
That's dope right there. Yeah. That's very deep right there. Real talk. 'Cause it makes perfectly good sense. Yeah. It makes perfectly good sense, because a lot of people, man, have those type of problems in their relationships and really don't even know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Energy is everything, man, and and you can fade that off to your partner, and then next thing you know, y'all in there, man, going back and forward behind something that y'all don't even really understand what y'all going through. Yeah. So I respect that. Yeah. I respect that. Yeah. So do you see a shift happening as it relates to normalizing mental health as health?
I do. I'm starting to see a lot of companies. There are a lot of companies paying for, like, they have a mental health package now as a part of their insurance. So people are able to get it for free. Mental health it's pricey. It may not be as pricey as going to the doctor, but it can be expensive. Average you may pay without insurance is maybe $110 to $275 sometimes. Yeah. Just depends on who you're working with. Yeah. But is needed.
Yeah.
It is needed.
Yeah.
But it is a shift. I'm seeing more men. I'm seeing more women. I'm seeing more black people of color.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more couples. I'm seeing a lot of people. People are with all the promotion and all, again, the celebrities and the people that people look up to, they're speaking more about it. So it's becoming more and more prominent. So people are doing it.
Yeah.
It's becoming more popular now.
Yeah.
A lot of times people do things and, okay, is this popular? Is this popular? Is that popular? So right now, mental health is popular because it's something everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about
which is a good thing to be popular, though. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That's one of those things that need to be popular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's better in yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have so many negative things, man, that we done made popular. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So, that's good to hear that mental health is getting popular for real. So, what is your plans in the future? What are you working on, or something that you got out there that you want to do? Because you're doing a lot of positive things. So is it anything out there that you got upcoming?
In the next year, my practice will probably be predominantly working with couples and just doing sex therapy. I'm also going to be starting a blog. I kind of already started it. I just haven't put it out yet. Haven't had a lot of time and energy put to it, but a men's blog. I'm really intrigued by men and mental health and kind of like how it starts and where it comes from, talking about that. I've learned a lot about that and specializing with that demographic. But predominantly in the next year or two, I'll probably just be, specializing just with couples and relationships.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you take a break? Do you? What do you do for your time? You know what I'm saying? Do you take a break from it? Because it seems like you just doing so many different things. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
And big shout out to you. She is the reason I bought my first home. She helped me with my credit. You know what I'm saying? And hey, she does that too. She's jack of all trades. I'm telling. And she's the reason. I was blessed to be able to purchase my first home. For real.
Yeah, I do take a break. One of the things I learned is I can't do it all by myself.
Yeah.
So I'm still doing the credit business, but I have help now.
Okay.
I don't do it all by myself. I started just recognizing that, hey, I'm one person. One person. I need help. I have people that work with me that help me out. I have some interns that work with me. So I'm still doing a lot, but I'm not doing it all by myself.
Yeah, okay.
So, I take breaks. I try to travel.
Yeah.
This pandemic kind of got to you to where you couldn't really travel.
Yeah,
but
you couldn't really travel.
I try to get out there and just try to have a balance.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah. Because, man, we can't just drive ourselves in the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know I work like crazy. I'm over here, state to state and stuff like that, man. So I'm trying to set up all of this type of stuff, so I can get some good relaxed time, But every chance I get, I try to treat myself, because that's important too. That's a good balance with the brain too, man. Because you can't just keep going, paying this, and you're not doing nothing for yourself. That's not healthy at all, So I'm just tapping into that. Coming back into that and enjoying myself again, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been really enjoying myself. I've probably been enjoying myself a little too much.
Well, hey, nothing wrong with that. I don't think it's ever too much.
Much, huh?
It's good enough.
Especially when you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I don't know if you know, but you are the first lady in the cave.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, that I did so many men. I probably did like 6 or 7 other men. This episode 8, so all the rest of the people was men. And I said, nah, I don't want my viewers to be feeling like that. But I have a big lineup, coming of all different kinds of women. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that you was the first, because this topic right here is much needed. It's really, 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 really much needed, man, because everybody has mental health issues.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah. Whether you want to say it or not. And that's the cold part about it. A lot of us don't want to admit it. But, man, in some form or fashion, we all have mental health issues, man. And we really need to... It's cool to go see somebody. I'm telling you, when I was doing it, I was actually enjoying it. I go up and then I kick my feet back. And I talk.
Yeah.
And when I came out of there, it was a good release.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was some good information received.
Yeah.
You know, so I was cool with it. You know, but it's not embarrassing. It's not a bad thing.
It's not bad at all.
It's not. You know, I want to do anything that makes me greater.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And mental health, that you know, go and see somebody, you know, man, it's only to advance you. It's only to make you better.
Yeah. I do want to say congratulations for this platform. I think that I've been hearing so many people talk about it.
Yeah.
I think it is good. Even if it was just for men, I do think that it's good to be able to give men an outlet.
Yeah, which is true. Yeah.
When I'm hearing some of the people, I've heard people just talk about it like, man, this some things we go through. And to hear men speaking on these issues, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good
thing. I don't necessarily think it's bad if you just, dealing with men because it helps.
I'm not, though.
Okay.
You know, I got some strong ladies just like yourself. You know what I'm saying? That was just how, when I started scheduling, you know, I had men hit me. Because, you know, it's a cigar thing, too. Barry is not here. You don't have the cigar. So, you know, it was a cigar with the liquor thing. So, men just was hitting me. And before I knew it, I said, man, hold up. I said, I got to shut the men down. I got to get my boss ladies up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because they got a story to tell and they got some good information to give, too. You know what I'm saying? Especially these
nothing
days,
wrong with a balance.
Like you said, women have stepped up tremendously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they have a big platform, and like I said, the cave is built on just real topics. That's all I wanted. Long as we talking about something real in the cave, it's allowed.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I got some strong ladies coming. I got some big surprises.
So it sounds like you have a balance.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I like that. I can't wait. And big shout out to, we always give a shout out to the landlords. You know, in Port Arthur, they doing their thing. New daiquiri shop in Port Arthur. Even though this is the Houston edition, you know, and Opulence Lounge. I like to show love to PA, you know, and Club Tiffany's. Anybody that got something going on back home, you know, it's much love, much respect. You know, keep doing y'all thing, man. And, you know, the cave gonna always show love, you know, because y'all show the cave love, you know. And we got Miss Laquinta in here, man. She didn't, hey, I don't have to say nothing else. It speaks for itself, you know what I'm saying, of what she's talking about, man, because, you know, like I said, be bold enough to go get you some help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, man. Be bold enough, man. And men especially, man, you got to get off the macho alpha male thing. Mm-hmm. Because you don't do nothing but suck all of that in and turn it into a gumbo, and then you explode. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
And it affects everybody around you.
And it affects everybody around you. You either throw away your life, you mess up somebody's life, or, like, I hate to say it, you end up in the graveyard. Yeah. Because you didn't go work on that issue. So be a man about it, man. Go see somebody, man. You know, because you don't want the outlet to be like that. Yeah. You know, you don't want the outlet to be like that. Well, Laquinta, it's been great having you on the cave. I'm not going to lie, man. I really appreciate you for coming. I'm glad I had you to be the first lady on the cave, you know. So tell them one more time where they can reach you at, you know, just in case they need some help.
All right, so thank you for having me. Yeah. And y'all can find me on Instagram and Facebook at The Growth Center CW, and my website, thegrowthcentercw.com.
Okay. You got that. Y'all got that? Man, I'm telling you, reach out. If you need some help, reach out. And I'm pretty sure if she's not available, she could point you in the right direction.
I know people that know people that know people.
So look, you know where we at. We on Facebook, The Cave. You see the Instagram. You see the website. You know, this episode 8 has been real. Laquinta, every time before we about to go, we like to put our cups up. We like to make a toast. And we like to tell the people we love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Episode 8.
All right, y'all.
Like I'm all alone. Not a shoulder for me to cry on, nigga. Make me wanna pull that fire on, nigga. I need shelter from the rain. I'm just trying to ease the pain. From a boy to a man, just understand that I can't get enough, so I'm grinding like a maniac. 2018.